When the river was deep, I didn't falter. When the valley was low, I still believed. When the mountain was high.
Welcome. Good morning to Growing with Grace, African Americans on the Move. My name is Reginald Jordan, and once again I have the distinct privilege and honor for sitting in for the host of the program, Grace L. Jones. No, this week, Grace is not on vacation. Matter of fact, Grace is working real hard working on the Audelco Awards. Matter of fact, the 41st Annual Audelco Awards. The VIVs, which gives out awards for excellence in black theater. And this year, the date is going to be on Monday, November 26, 2013. And the awards are going to be held down at our Symphony Space down on 95th Street and Broadway. So you get a chance, give Grace a call at 212-222-0206 and ask her about the VIVs, the annual Audelco Awards, the awards given for excellence in black theater. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to give you all the information you need to know about the awards. It's going to be a great event this year. I always says, on Mondays, when the lights go down on Broadway, the spotlight comes on to the VIVs. So give her a call. You're going to see the Audelco website go across. Also, go online, take a look at the website. You're going to see some interviews and you'll see some pictures about the last year 40th Annual Audelco Awards, which was a great event. So you pretty much know the 41st one is going to top that, and it will be even nicer. So again, give Grace a call. I hope everybody had themselves a fantastic summer. I hope you all enjoyed that warm weather. But isn't it nice to move into fall, to see the leaves change, to see the coolness in the air? I hope everybody loved New York City and the change of seasons. This is a great time of year just to get about New York City where you don't have to be sweating and everything else. It's a perfect time to enjoy the city of New York. And more importantly, it's even a nicer time because every year the VIVs Awards are given out. So I'm going to show some excerpts from last year 40th Annual VIV Awards. So sit back. Grace always tells people, have yourself a cup of coffee and call a friend and tell them that Grace is on. So do the same thing. Call one of your friends and tell them Grace is on, and you sit back with a nice cup of coffee, a cup of tea. And I'm simply going to sign off at this point and simply say, have yourself a real good day unless you done made some other plans. And if you made some other plans, change them. Grace says, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. God bless. Thanks for watching Growing with Grace, African Americans on the Move. And don't forget to come back next week where Grace will be telling you who is being nominated for the Audelco Awards, the VIVs. So come on back next week and make sure you find out who is going to be nominated for the awards. Again, thanks for watching Growing with Grace, African Americans on the Move. God bless. Have a great day. Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome to the Vivian Robinson 40th Annual Recognition Award for Excellence in Black Theater. And this is Vivian Robinson's birthday, so I am celebrating. I'm on a high without having had anything to drink. Just to know that I know her spirit is floating down and wishing us well, because she loved all of her actors, and she would say, winners all.
Okay. Talk to me.
Hello and welcome to the 40th Annual Viv Robinson Audelco Awards.
Thank you. And what is this called?
You're a hell of a devil.
State the name of our organization. All right, brother man.
Vivian Robinson Recognition Award.
And this is what, the Ruby Jubilee?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Ruby Jubilee, celebrating the 40th annual Vivian Robinson Audelco Awards, the VIV, where we been keeping the Audelco tradition alive, supporting excellence in Black theater. First up, from the Audelco-nominated musical Sisters.
That's actually not it. We sing this one in the show too, but it's actually the second track. So, all right, here we are. That was mood music. Are you all in the mood? This is the one y'all know. Here we go, y'all. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and say. Everyone can see it together as we go on by. And we fly just like birds of a feather. I will tell now all the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just like we say for the weather, we're giving love and a million toes. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. Singing this is we are family. Get up, everybody, and say, oh, living life is fun and we're good. You get a share of this world delight. I hope we have for the future, and I hope inside. No, we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Oh, the thing you and the thing you do. Yeah, we are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Everybody say, oh, we are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody. Get up, everybody. Get up, everybody. Say.
Welcome once again to our 40th anniversary year. Our first co-host is one of the most recognized faces on New York One News. Since 1992, she's been with the statewide cable network as an award-winning anchor and host. She has covered a wide range of issues from entertainment and fashion to health and politics. During her 20 years in broadcasting, she has amassed a number of awards, including the YMCA National Black Achievers in Industry Award. She is also the author of Die Free, A Heroic Family Tale, which is about her great-great-great-grandfather's fight for freedom during the Civil War. And she is also an actor and has appeared in Law & Order SVU, Freedom Land, and is currently in production with Liam Neeson's new film, Non-Stop, where she plays a reporter. Please give a warm welcome to Cheryl Willis. Our next co-host is the producer, writer, essayist, composer, director, choreographer, dancer, and actor. And in 1975, he became the first African American to win a Tony Award for choreography for The Wiz. He was a former principal dancer with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, and then went on to form his own dance company, the Universal Dance experience, choreographing such productions such as Slaves, Tilt, and Sweet Otis. In 2000, George and co-founder Tad Schnug opened the Faison Firehouse Theater. The building used to be a firehouse in Harlem, hailed by the media as Hollywood in Harlem. That same year, George launched the Respect Project to bring the arts to the community, but especially to reach the underserved youth. Please welcome George Faison. Florida, our next guest always dreamed big. Known as a very versatile performer, he has been seen in films, on television, Broadway, opera, and concert halls around the country and the world. He just returned from a very successful year's run in London, playing the role of Javert in West End's Les Miserables, and was honored to perform the same role for the 25th anniversary concert at the O2 Arena, which is now on DVD. Please welcome to the stage our third co-host, fresh from his run in the phenomenal Porgy and Bess, the multi-talented Norm Lewis.
People in the house tonight. We have some housekeeping that we do want to continue with. Where's my co-host? Y'all left me like, come on now, where's my co-host? Norm and George? Lord. All right. Anybody want to come up and co-host with me? All right, so we are hoping that we have a smooth program that will go very smoothly, and the way that happens is we're asking all of our wonderful honorees to keep their acceptance remarks within 2 minutes. We have agreement from the audience on that, yes? Well, if y'all are lukewarm about it, they'll talk for 10 minutes, so do we have agreement from the audience for 2 damn minutes? We are happy for you, but you can tell your family in the car how much you love Jesus. Okay? So, there is no better way to start than with the people that make the whole show happen. The awards for lighting, sets, sound, and costume. The nominees for Best Lighting Design are James Prez Carter from Massanusa, Christopher Pierre from A Time for Love, Shirley Pendergrast, Puberty Rice, Thurston Reyes, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and Colin D. Young from Seed. And before I announce who the Viv goes to, the announcer called me Willis. You know I'm ready to knock somebody.
I'm so very sorry.
It's okay, boo. I'm Cheryl Wills, ladies and gentlemen. The winner, the Viv, goes to Thurston Reyes, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Best Lighting Design.
All right, of course I will be the first one up here. Yeah, I get to come second. nothing to hide behind. Not here in the open. Thank God, first and foremost. That goes without saying. I want to thank the people at City College and New Harlem Theater for producing the show, and the design support for the project. Gene Nesmith, and a lot of people might not think so, but when you're working in production and doing design and just working on stage, a lot of times what you get that pushes you to be more creative in the collaboration is what you like, the people in the sets and things like that. And I had the best, if nothing else, the best of the motivation outside of the script, the cast, and the crew. So I want to thank them all who are here. Congratulate them on their nominations as well. And historically, I want to thank people like Woody King, of course. That's where I started in the theater. From Brooklyn. So my first year was Billie Holiday, so Marjorie Moon, my hat goes off to her, and certainly Douglas Underwood. Those are places where I had no place else to go to work, and that's where I could develop the bucks out. So thank you, and you all have a good evening.
How you doing? The next person that's gonna come up here is responsible for setting the place where we are so that you don't wander. Okay? The nominees for Best Set Design are Patrice Andrew Davidson, Ma Rainey's Black Bottle, Jamie Durant, Women in the Pit, David Gallo, Hurt Village, Joan Griffin, Dream Babies, the musical, Mimi Lien, Milk Like Sugar, and the bid goes to is this sabotage? There's nothing on this card. Oh, we get two. We got a dummy. Okay, but here's no dummy. David Gallo.
Actually, not David Gallo. I guess David couldn't be here this evening. I'm Adam Bernstein, the general manager of Signature Theater, so I'll accept on behalf of David. Hurt Village was the very first play in the Romulus Lane Courtyard Theater at our brand new space, and we built this brand new theater, and then David put a big dumpster in the middle of the space. So great way to christen that space. So thank you very much. Thank you to the Audelco Awards.
I just want to say I'm so honored to be here. I've only presented one time at an awards award show, and it was the Audelco Awards a few years ago. And I'm so honored to be in a space where people are being represented here on stage and being honored and the whole thing. There was a lot of people and a lot of shows on Broadway, off-Broadway, off-Broadway that were featuring Black performers, and I just was so honored to be a part of that season. And it's just great to be here and be amongst you guys. And the next category is for Best Costume Design. The nominees for Best Costume Design are Nehemiah Felder, Ma Rainey's Black Bottle, Gail Cooper Hecht, Masanisa, Laura Jackson, Playing with Fire, Karen Carey, My Children, My Africa, Ali Turns, Court Martial at Fort Devens. And the bid goes to, okay, a lot of pressure here. Ali Turns, Court Martial at Fort Devens.
I'm definitely going to speak less than 2 minutes because I didn't think I was going to get this. I really thought it was going to go to my assistant, Laura. And I want to actually thank her because without her help on this show, I would not have been able to get through this. So I just want to say thank you so much. And next time it's your turn. Thank you all.
The person that tells you what to do. The nominees for Best Director, dramatic production are Mary Beth Easley, Court Marshal at Fort Devens, Patricia McGregor, Hurt Village, Ruben Santiago Hudson, My Children, My Africa, Nigel Smith, Seed, Joyce Sylvester, Women in the Pit. Oh, you like that, huh? And the bid goes to Mary Beth Easley, Court Marshal at Fort Devens, Best Director, Dramatic Production.
I love you guys. I am so honored, and Woody, thank you for believing in me. And anyway, since I was a child, I've seen working your theater, and that was an honor enough to be able to work with you. Thank you, Castillo, for giving us such a nice home. Thank you to the designers who are amazing, John Shepler, Pat, and Allie Turns. I also want to thank everybody that worked backstage bio, who saved my life. Lawrence Evans, because he is a director's best friend, because he gave me an amazing group of people who all I had to do was stay out of their way. So thank you so much, I'm very honored.
Now, this is the category for the person that tells you what to do but does it musically. The nominees for Best Director of Musical Production: Julio Augustine, Sweet Charity, Kenneth Ferrone, Sisters the Musical, Van Kirk Fisher, Dream Babies the Musical, Gabrielle L. Kurlander, Sally and Tom the American Way, Jeffrey B. Moss, Martin, A New American Musical. And the bid goes to Gabrielle L. Kurlander.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I want to thank the very talented cast of Sally and Tom, our extraordinary creative team. I want to thank, on behalf of the Castillo Theater, the Audelco board for nominating me and the members for voting for me. This extraordinary piece of political theater was written by Fred Newman, a Jewish progressive. Sally and Tom, The American Way, is about many things. One of the things it's about is it reminds us that Black America is the conscience of the country, and the Black theater community every year, every decade shows us that with your work, and so it's so meaningful to me to receive this from you. Thank you so much.
You're working on it, okay? And that's good, reaching out, touching, coping. Now those can be all the motivations for dance, track. You can feel, you can get the people. Well, the nominees for the best choreographer are Lauren Lynn Jackson, Sisters, the musical. Lainey Monroe, Sweet Charity. The Kids Do Grow Up. David Robertson, one of mine, Dream Babies, the musical. Barbara Simon, Martin, A New American Musical. And the bid goes to Lady Monroe.
I just wanted to say, first of all, just a huge thank you to Audelco for nominating me. This is such an incredible honor. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Also, too, I would like to say a great thank you to our artistic director of New Harlem Arts Theater, Eugene Nesmith. Thank you, Eugene. And for our director, Julio Agustin Matos. They thought of me and they contacted me and hired me to choreograph this musical, and I jumped at the opportunity to do something that was truly creative. They were going to create a Latina version of Sweet Cherry, where they were going to call her Caridad. And it was a great opportunity. They had brand new Latin arrangements by the brilliant Andre Drenick. And I said to myself, I have to do this. I need to embrace my Latina heritage. I am half Cuban. I really am. And my mother, Leana Bocundo, is in the audience right there. As well as my father and my husband. So thank you to my family for believing in me. Thank you, and for always encouraging me to pursue my dreams. Thank you. And last but not least, our incredible cast, Edelyn Gonzalez, our Caridad, who's in the audience and a nominee, and she led our beautiful company, Edelyn. Yay. And also Cedric Leva Jr., who was our Vittorio Vidal. They were incredible and brought our vision to life. God bless you, and thank you, Audelco. Muchas gracias.
The nominees for Best Playwright are Radha Blank, C. Kirsten Greenwich, Milk Like Sugar. Katori Hall, Hurt Village. Jeffrey Sweet, Court Marshal at Fort Devens. And Joyce Sylvester, Women in the Pit. And the Viv goes to Jeffrey Sweet, Court Marshal at Fort Devens.
Tell him what you want. Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Lord, Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. Oh, if you want your life to right, tell him what you want. If you want your body right, tell him what you want. If you want